So hello everyone. In this video, in this series, we are going to see all the data structure one by one. Okay, and what we are also going to see is after completing all the basic operation of all the data structure, we are going to see all the gate related question. Okay, all of them precisely for the questions which have appeared in the gate examination in last like 10 to 15 years. We are going to see them one by one. Okay, in a very like slow way, in a very we are going to see all the question and analyze it, okay, in depth. And then later on we are also going to solve lead code problem based on the data structure. Okay, this is going to be a long series, so let's start. The first data structure what we are going to see is array. Okay, so you all know what is arrays are. Just for brushing up the knowledge purpose, I am going to write some pointers over here. Okay, and also I'm going to share these notes. So what is array? If somebody will ask you as a computer science student, you can say array is a collection of items of same data types stored at a contiguous memory location. Now what is the most important thing is contiguous memory location. Okay, contiguous memory location. Now let's see what does that mean. Okay, so let's see the representation of array on a pen and paper is like this only. So if this position is 0, let's say this is the integer, this is the data structure which basically hold the integer values. So integer value, let's say each of the cell consists of the 2 byte. Okay, this is also 2 byte. Okay, this is also 2 byte, and the size of each the box or each the array element will depend on compiler to compiler. Okay, so yeah, so if the base address of this location is 1000, let's say, then the base address of this will be, since the memory is byte addressable, this is okay, and this will be 1004, and this will be 1006, and this will be 1008, and this will be 1010. Okay, so this is the array location, this is the location of each the box. So if somebody will ask me what is the location of this box, so I'll simply say it's 1006. Okay, this is the base address of this block. Okay, and what is the base address of the array? Base address of green colored box is this one. Okay, and base address of array is nothing but the base address of first element. Okay, so first element. Okay, so this is the basic thing you need to know. So see, what is the interesting fact over here is, if you know the base address of the first element, let's say, okay, if you know the base address of this one, you can easily calculate the base address of whatever the whatever the element you want. Okay, so you can calculate the base address of this one. How can you calculate the base address of this block? You just have to see, let me just redraw it here. Okay, now the base address I am saying is 1000. Okay, and I want to find out the base address of this element, or you can say the base address of the last element. Okay, this is what I want to find out. Okay, or you say, instead of saying this as base address, you can simply say the address of the last element. Okay, so this is, and the address of the first element is 1000. Okay, so how will you get it? Simple maths, guys. You just need to check out like what is the size of each cell. Okay, this is called cell 0, this is called cell 1, this is called cell 2, this is called cell 3, this is called cell 4, and this is cell 5, 6, and 7. In computer science, the counting start from 0. Okay, it is typically it's typical, we are prone to count, we are habitual to count from 1, but in computer science the counting start from 0. Okay, so this is the 0th position, this is the first position, second position, third position, fourth position, fifth position, sixth position, and so on. Okay, so that is the scene. Now you want the address of this one. Okay, so what you need to see is this: how many elements you are crossing to reach this particular point. How many elements you are crossing? You are crossing 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 element you are crossing to reach here. Okay, so what you can do is, also one more thing, 7 elements you are crossing, that is okay, you want to reach here. And how, what is the size of like each, size of each element is, size of each box you say, let's say it's 2 wide. Okay, size of each box is 2 wide. Okay, now how many elements you are crossing? 7. And what is the size of each element? So if I'll multiply this 7, if I'll multiply this 7, because 7 elements I am crossing, right? This one I am crossing, let me highlight it also. This one I am completely crossing, then this one crossing, this one I am crossing, this and this and this and this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 7 element I am crossing, and size of each element is how much? 2. Okay, so I have reached this memory location, right? Because this is 2 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. If you'll do it 7 times, you are doing this. Okay, so I'm directly writing is 7 into 2. Now this is the number of elements you'll be crossing to reach here. I mean, number of memory location you'll have to, you'll have to cross to reach here. But what about like how will you get to this location? The point is this: once you will get to this location, you will cross this many elements, then you will reach here. Okay, you will reach to this location first, you will reach to this location, then you will cross this many elements to reach here. So like, what is the, how to reach to this location, that is given. Okay, that is the base address of the array, so that is nothing but 1000. So you have arrived over here. Now how many elements you are crossing? 7. And what is the size of each element? 2. So what is this? 1014. So this is the address of 1014. So what is the most interesting, I mean the 7th element, okay, or the 8th element you say. Okay, and the indices is 7. So what is the most important thing you have learned today? First is, if you know the base address, if you know the base address of the array, you can reach to any element in what time, in how much time, in how much time, that is the question. In how much time will reach? So if you see, for reaching there we have just calculated few things, right? We have taken into account the base address and the size of cell into number of cell I am crossing. Okay, to cross.